So as you guys know, Christmas just passed and my fiance and I were gifted this really awesome gift. This is the Foodi Smart XL Grill 6-in-1. This is one of their latest and greatest ones. Thank you so much, Aunts and Niece and Uncle Jack. And I'm really excited to start using it. So let's dive in a bit. So it came with some instructions, some really good tips on how to take care of your Foodi XL grill. It came with what correct oils to use. It's very important that you don't or you stay away from butter and extra virgin olive oil when cooking foods. That will tend to give it a kind of burnt taste and could potentially cause smoke to come from your food and from the grill while cooking. It also came with a really helpful and cool recipe book that shows you over 15 different recipes on some really great dinner and meals that you can make using this, which is super helpful for me since I'm just starting out. It also comes with this little cleaning brush for your grill, which, you know what, I didn't even use. And I don't know if I ever will use it unless I use it in between cooking the same meal or different types of food in my dinner. Only because all of the stuff that this grill comes with, as far as what you're cooking on, is all a non-stick surface. So I found it really easy to clean, really just under some hot water. Most of all the oil and the food that you cook with is going to just slide right off of it. Coming in at 28 pounds, the Foodi XL Indoor Grill. So even though I have an Instapot Duo Crisp Air Fryer 11-in-1, it's cool to know that this still comes with an air fryer basket that they include for you, which the Instapot, I will definitely be showing you guys some videos on that. I have used it a few times. I absolutely love it. I like when products can do almost everything in one. This right here is going to be kind of like your drip tray. It's always going to be in the bottom of this indoor grill just to catch all the oils and excess food. Right here, I wanted to show all of you, especially our ladies and housewives at home, how light this is. I know it kind of seemed a little difficult when I pulled it out of the packaging, but really I could pick this up with my pinky finger if I really wanted to. Now what you're gonna see right here that I'm gonna detach and show you guys more up close is the splash kind of mesh cover for where the heat comes from. And I was surprised that cooking what you'll see here in this video actually did splash up a bit. So I went ahead and detached it like so, and I cleaned it, and it was pretty easy to do so. Something I personally love about this product, now being in our home, is that it literally coincides with everything in our home as far as our black finishings. to our stainless steel appliances. So not only does it work good, it looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff back in there on how it should look. This is, again, as I mentioned, the sort of drip pan that always needs to be in here when you're cooking, no matter what you're cooking. If you are gonna decide to use the air frying feature on this grill, then you can go ahead and place the air frying basket, if needed, on top of the drip pan or in place of it. There just always has to be something in the bottom of it. Here I'm gonna go ahead now and put the grill back in there. I think it looks really nice. It has some cool lines kind of going in a spiral effect, which is gonna make our food look nice and grilled. And what looks good, hopefully tastes good. I just wanted to touch base with you guys one more time on the styling concepts of this product. I think it looks so good in our place, and I remember back in the day my grandparents used to have, you know, appliances that they would cook with, such as slow cookers and stuff, and they were sort of always things that you would pull out when you needed to use it, and right when you were done you'd put it away, probably because there was really no room in the kitchen, but they may have not really looked good either. So with this product, if you have room for it to place it or showcase it on your kitchen counters, sort of like I have my Keurig in the background, I think it just adds a little touch to your kitchen, shows that you know what you're doing or have some nice appliances that you cook with, and I think it looks really good. Once it's plugged in, it's gonna show the digital display at the bottom of it. It gives you your 6-in-1 options, which are air crisp, roast, grill, bake, broil, and dehydrate. I've seen some really cool recipes on what you're able to make when you use the dehydrate option. I probably won't really dive into those much, but the air crisp, like I mentioned, I have another air fryer, the Instapot Duo, that I really like using. It's just kind of fun. So I'm mostly gonna just use this product for grilling only, unless I find some other cool recipes to use with some of the other options. Just like any other sort of oven or barbecue, you're always going to want to preheat your grill before placing any food on there. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat this for 10 minutes on high. For our first time cooking in our grill, I got us 2 steaks, one bone-in and one boneless New York strip steak, and I'm just gonna coat each side with this avocado oil spray I bought. And you want to be very careful with what you use as far as oils, as I mentioned earlier, because the grill says that it will smoke and we don't want our food to taste burnt. Now I'm going to coat the steaks in this Private Selection Texas inspired seasoning rub. I got the bold and smoky flavor. I thought that should be good on steaks. Next, I'm going to use some cayenne pepper to put on them as well. I know you usually don't put cayenne pepper, but hey, I'm cooking, so I get to do whatever I want to do when I'm cooking my food. And I love cayenne pepper. As you can see, it's almost empty. I literally use cayenne pepper on almost everything I eat. You can ask my fiance Justin. He doesn't really like spicy food that much, so I usually put our meals separate and then I coat mine over with cayenne pepper. This is all I'm really using, you guys. I have some Himalayan pink salt, some black pepper, both from Costco, and you'll see right now how I go ahead and coat each steak with this seasoning and the salt and pepper. And when the food's out, Zeus is out. This is our little baby Pomeranian we have. His name is Zeus. He is a wild, flippin' animal, but we love him so much. And soon we'll do a little introduction video, show you our little family. This is a cute little transition of him growing up that my fiance made. Here I am going in with the seasoning rub, just sprinkling it all over the steak. And a little cayenne pepper. Put a little bit more on mine. I already kind of knew which steak I wanted versus my fiance's. Here I am going in with some black ground pepper all over the steaks. I really like ground black pepper, so I put a lot. So I just got done putting the salt on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pat all the spices in to the body of the steak, kind of get it on the sides there as well. And then I'm going to flip the steaks and do the same thing. Now that it is all preheated, I am ready to add the food. And you can tell I'm really excited about this. Really excited. I'm gonna heighten the original sound from the video so you can hear how the steak sizzles when I place it on the grill. But please don't mind the American Horror Story Season 6 playing in the background. You see, that wasn't too bad. And I noticed when I shut the lid, I actually did the settings wrong. So I'm gonna show you guys how to properly do it with using the thermometer. Using the digital display, go ahead and select what type of meat you're cooking, which in this case it's beef, and then select how well you'll want your meat. So in this case, we're gonna do medium rare to medium. So now we've reached the desired temp, which was 126 degrees, and the digital display will show get food. So now it's time for the reveal. And what do you know? I inserted the thermostat the wrong way. So I went ahead and fixed it. And keep in mind it's very hot, which I totally forgot. That part's really funny. So I went ahead and inserted the correct way, so that way it's not sticking out of the meat. So I went ahead and reset the grill for another 4 or 5 minutes to give it the preferred wellness that I'm looking for. No matter what I'm cooking or what I'm cooking with, I usually eye my food, and this is my first time using it, so this was definitely trial and error. I'll definitely make sure that the thermometer is stuck all the way into the meat and not sticking out of the other end. But let's go ahead and see how they come out now, since I flipped them and I kept them cooking for another 4 or 5 minutes. The grill reset to 0, and here's the finished result. I was not about to make the same mistake twice, so I used the tongs to remove the thermostat from the steak. They really came out sizzling and really juicy, as you can see, which I think we all want our steaks looking just like this. That looks so good. Please comment below and let me know what you think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut right into this steak. And I knew this one was gonna come out a little more medium rare because of the thickness, but I personally like my steak looking just like this. This one came out definitely a little bit more medium, which is the reason why I gave this one to my fiance. He loved it and devoured it. made this upcoming short video for you guys as an introduction to my YouTube channel and my life that I share with my fiance Justin and our little boy Zeus. I hope you enjoy it.